Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. I hope you all are safe and sound. Real Madrid are back in training and have already started the preparations for the new season. It's been a long time since we have seen our favourite players on the pitch, but come the end of the month we will see the team return to action very soon. They get ready for a season in which they have a World Cup to focus upon right at the midpoint of the season, and the players would be bracing themselves for a very challenging year of football. They will have to cope with a physically demanding campaign, and thus it's very important that they complete the pre-season sessions with utmost dedication and sincerity. But coming to our agenda today, in this video we will be discussing the various transfer news related to our favorite club. We have news on Ferland Mendy, Vinicius Junior and Sergio Arribas. We will be discussing the situation in the current market climate, and we'll try to analyze what the future holds in store for them. So without further ado, let's get started. And starting with the news regarding Vinicius Junior, the Los Blancos have apparently reached a deal to tie down Vinicius Junior for the upcoming 5 years. He will secure his future with Real Madrid till 2027. The news has been covered by various news outlets, and even Fabrizio Romano has come up with this tweet to reiterate that Vinicius will be staying for the long haul. And it's not really a surprise that Vinicius has extended his stay with Real Madrid. We have been hearing for a long time that Real Madrid have been working on an extension for quite a few months, and especially after the kind of season that Vinicius has had, there was no way Real Madrid were going to let him slip through their fingers. It's not just about the management. We very well know that Vinicius loves the club a lot. He wants to create a legacy here. In recent times, there were a few rumors that PSG were looking at the possibility to bring Vinicius to PEREZ, but just a few days ago in an interview, Vinicius would show his desire to create more history with the Los Blancos. He had said, "This is just the beginning. I have many things to conquer, and I hope to have many more trophies at the end of my career." He had further said, "Real represent a huge amount of pressure, but I had the help of Benzema, Marcelo and Casemiro, who are very experienced players. I've always been evolving. This season was good, so I hope the next one will be better." And from those words we can clearly see Vinicius is focused. He's saying the right things at the moment. He has had a breakout season with 22 goals, and most importantly, he has formed a frightening partnership with Karim Benzema. We also know he's the golden boy of Florentino Perez, and certainly we all expect great things from the young Brazilian in the years to come. But coming to the next player on the agenda, Sergio Arribas is on his way to spend another year with Real Madrid Castilla. The Los Blancos are well aware of the talent of Arribas, and to reward him, they have even considered giving him a salary hike. It's being said that Arribas has several offers on the table from other clubs, but Arribas is more desirous of spending more time at Real Madrid, and he will patiently wait for his chance to showcase his talent in the first team. And if you ask my thoughts on this situation, I have a few mixed feelings regarding this. I am happy that Arribas will continue to stay with Real Madrid, but at the end of the day, what really matters is what plan is there in place for Arribas. Will he be used in the first team from time to time? We are hearing that Asensio possibly may be leaving the club, so in that case, will Real Madrid use Arribas as one of the alternatives on the right, or will Madrid just keep him in Castilla under the guidance of Raul Gonzalez? In Castilla, he would be under a young and upcoming coach who knows Arribas very well, and Raul will try to get the best out of him. But that being said, I definitely think that Arribas needs to take a step up in his career. Playing with Castilla will not benefit him a lot. He has scored 7 and provided 15 assists in the previous campaign, and those numbers do indicate that if he is given a chance, he can certainly show his qualities in the first team and get more experience playing in the top tier. The other option is to loan him to a La Liga side, which may also be beneficial for the youngster, but of course we have to wait and see how exactly Madrid plan to use him. A few of you may be remembering that he had his debut in the first team under Zinedine Zidane when Madrid were going through an injury-prone 2020-21 campaign. He had caught the eye with his ball control and movement, but unfortunately, under Ancelotti, he wasn't called to the first team. So assessing the situation, I feel that Real Madrid should consider giving Arribas a few opportunities. There will be a lot of game time to play this year, and certainly against the La Liga minnows, Ancelotti should fancy giving Arribas a few minutes. And finally, coming to the last topic of the day, we'll conclude this video by discussing the chances of Ferland Mendy leaving the Los Blancos this year. There have been a few rumors swirling over the internet that Mendy may be got rid of if Real Madrid get a very good offer for him. Potentially Madrid may be looking for an offer in the region of 40 to 50 million euros. However, I have to say that I haven't come across any major news outlet that claims that Madrid are open to selling Mendy. Of course, there are a few sources with less degree of reliability that claim that PSG and Juventus could be the frontrunners to landfall on Mendy, but assessing the situation of the left back to an extent, you can understand why Madrid may be willing to part part ways with the Frenchman. It's not that Mendy has been poor, but rather it's his failure to be effective in attack. That is what has been a constant criticism for Ferland Mendy. We as Madridistas obviously have high expectations from a person playing in that position for a long time. We have seen Marcelo occupying that position, and before that Roberto Carlos was occupying that position. So certainly we have been spoiled by the quality that these two players brought to the side, and Mendy always had the risk of falling short of expectations, at least on the attacking front. However, I also have to say that losing Mendy at this point of the transfer market won't make a lot of sense. He's still a top quality defender. In fact, when it comes to defending, he's solid as a rock. He has good upper body strength. Attackers find it very difficult to fool around with Ferland Mendy, and as we saw in the Champions League final, the way Mendy kept Mohamed Salah quiet, that is something worth noting, and definitely I do think that his defensive qualities are too good to be quickly brushed under the carpet. So yes, we want Mendy to improve in a few aspects of his game. There are a few question marks regarding his role in the side, especially after the arrival of Rudiger. There are a few claims that Alaba may be shifted to the left back position for more effective attacking play on the left, but having said that, I think Madrid should keep Mendy for another year at least. You also have to consider that Madrid needs some depth in the squad. Mendy is not the biggest star in the team, but he can be very effective from time to time, and the upcoming year possibly would be a chance for Mendy to bring some more improvement in his offensive game. The board would be keeping a keen eye on him, and in case things don't work out, then we can have a better planned approach to search for a younger and a better left back. So those were my views on the various transfer news swirling on the internet. There haven't been a lot of activity by Real Madrid in the transfer market of late, but for the moment, do let me know what are your thoughts on Mendy, Arribas and Vinicius Junior. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Glory to Madrid. And as always, Hola Madrid.